What if I told you that there are hidden tools that will make your life stupidly easier? I'm talking shortening research, summarizing papers, organizing your tabs, and even generating slides from all the research that you've already compiled. I decided to see what free apps I could download that would make my life easier, and after scrolling through tons of apps on that Google Chrome extension store and realizing that people can develop some really weird things,
Kayla, I love you. Study with me.
I finally have my favorite 5 that have transformed my life. And in this video, we're going to deep dive into the 5 extensions that helped me maintain my 4.0 here at college and really brought some peace to the chaos of living in college. I mean, let's be real. So this first app is literally going to replace 25 other apps that you have downloaded already. It replaces ChatGPT, research, and it can even summarize those classes that you're taking totally because you like them and not because it's an easy A and that there's no final. Right? Merlin is an absolute game changer. It's just like an AI assistant for ChatGPT. It's built right into Google Chrome. You open it up and it can run so many different functions. It basically just puts ChatGPT in a little sidebar for you, so you don't have to always go to chat, type it in, wait for it to load. It has the automatic results right on the page. Again, if you want it, I recommend you just type in Merlin on the Google Chrome extension. It's totally top rated and I love it. It just makes things a little bit easier and convenient, so I don't have to go to chat every time and type things out and then wait. And then of course, if you're writing a paper and maybe you didn't read the article and you're trying to read the summary, you got to tab back and forth. Merlin just cuts out the middleman. It's right there in your face. You can see it while you're typing. It makes your life like 10 times easier. So quick introductions. My name is Kayla and I go to the University of Michigan Ross School of Business. And I've been able to maintain my 4.0 now for about 4 semesters. And I could say that having an organization system that's actually going to be helpful is imperative. Like if I didn't have one, I'd probably be losing my mind. You know anything about Michigan? We're a football school. We love to party. There's no way I'm getting an assignment done on time if I don't have it in my Google Calendar somewhere. So that's why I took to researching Google Chrome extensions, which are directly built into your computer. They're free to download, and if you get the ones from the Google Chrome extension that are certified, they're also safe for your computer because they've been cleared by Google. I don't think I could be alive right now if I didn't have these downloaded, okay? Totally not sponsored. I'm not getting paid. This is me trying to help another college student out and make sure that they get it together because I understand. Next, we need a Nori. For my aesthetic girlies who like to open up their computer and see something cute, first of all, we need to be friends. But second of all, a Nori is a game changer. It basically has a little desktop that you can customize. You can make it any color you want, any background. They also have custom templates or pre-built templates. So you can just load in if organization and sorting things out is not your deal. It is gorgeous. I love it because I have the hotkeys for all of the things that I always use. I have chat, I have my Canvas account, I have my Google Calendar. I even have a calendar and that weather in the area that I'm in. But a Nori is great. You can check on your computer's health, how much space you have going on, and you can even tune into your top news feeds right on your dashboard. It opens up every time you load in Chrome, and it's just really pretty. That's really why I downloaded it. If I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't download it for all those cool things. I downloaded it because it was cute. And then it also saves me about 5 seconds every time I'm opening up my computer, which if you're a college student and you're opening your computer a lot and you're doing a lot of things on that internet, 5 seconds add up. I think maybe in my life, I've maybe saved about 30 minutes using a Nori, and I recommend you do it too. And if you haven't heard of Simplified Copilot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, and I'm sorry, but if I'm the one to tell you, it means you're late to the game. Simplified Copilot is a necessity for anyone who's trying to get a job, which I think is all of us, because in this economy, we need to work. And so Simplified Copilot, first of all, has its own database of job applications. So you can apply right through Simplify, but we don't need that, right? We have LinkedIn, we have ZipRecruiter, we have the actual company websites. So why download Simplify, right? Simplified Copilot autofills your resume. Because when you open up an application and you see all these words, you gotta keep typing it in, the same thing over. You have my resume, why do I need to type in my experience? You have it there in front of you. What's going on? Simplified Copilot will just take your resume and autofill every single experience you have, your name, your date. It even will autofill like your ethnicity information. So it takes 5 seconds to completely fill out an application. No more will you have to type in or spend hours filling out applications. You can fill like 12 out in a minute. Like it's awesome. On top of that, it also keeps track of what you've applied to. So when you get that email back with that rejection or that acceptance, you actually remember what date you applied for and where, because sometimes I forget, especially when you're like 50 applications in and it's starting to look all fuzzy. Simplify's got your back. Okay, and tell me if this sounds familiar. You're flipping between articles, you're trying to, synthesize this research because you have a presentation due in 2 days. You thought you were going to start early, and so you're now 18 tabs in, you have several different pages up, you've already asked your friend if they've started, and everything's a mess, right? All these tabs are going on, you're trying to keep track of the information, and it's just not making sense. Say hello to SlideSpeak. SlideSpeak will not only generate slides that are aesthetically pleasing to you, but it will also take any information that you dump into it and put the information into the slide presentation in a way that makes sense. You don't even have to think about what you're going to say next. You just give the SlideSpeak its information and then it will output the actual presentation for you. Are you kidding me? It's so easy and convenient and it's fast. And then of course you can always tweak the words later once you have the slide template, but you don't have to spend hours if you're anything like me and have a little bit of OCD trying to organize where everything is. I don't know if you guys are guilty, but I'm guilty. I'll be the first one in a minute. I'm guilty trying to make things look really pretty. SlideSpeak will not only make it gorgeous for you, but it does it so much quicker than any human could ever do it. I recommend downloading SlideSpeak. It saves time, and time is money. And if you're a college student, time is like hours of sleep. And just think about it. If you can save like 2 hours, that's like 2 extra hours you could sleep or just stay up on TikTok, whatever you want to do. But SlideSpeak is going to be there for you, I promise. But these are just my problems. So y'all know I had to ask my friends at Declassified what really bothered them about their college experience. And then I asked them, what's the most annoying task that you have to do for college? Just like, what is it? What's really bothering you? And their response was just having to do work, which honestly, I didn't know if I found a solution to that, but I found it pretty relatable. Like the actual part of going to college where you have to like turn in the assignments, I feel like is the worst part. The college experience is great. I love Darties, but then you gotta go to class. So allow me to introduce the solution I found to have you doing less work, and that is Cat in Tab. Cat in Tab is great, that's it. But if I'm gonna be honest, no, it's not gonna reduce the amount of work you have to do, but it's gorgeous and it's cute and it makes you happy. And I feel like happiness is like almost as good as not having any assignments due. It's like almost there, and so I feel like you guys gotta get it with it. Like, I try to give y'all a solution. But in all honesty, if y'all really want something that's going to, I guess, limit the amount of work you have to do, I recommend Speechify. Speechify is great. You can read while you're walking, while you're talking, while you're sleeping, and pretend that you're like absorbing the knowledge subconsciously. You can listen to whatever assignment that they gave you literally anywhere. So I think that it's just a really good way to save time and also free up your eyes for doing other things, if you know what I mean. Sometimes reading those 50-page reports, it's not even the report itself that's boring, it's the fact that it's 50 pages that's really boring. And I feel like Speechify just kind of, turns it into a podcast so you can feel real, you can feel real hip, I guess, real modern listening to your podcast when it's really just your assignment. Speechify turns very dry and boring assignments into something fun. You can adjust the speed, you can adjust the voice, you can really make it anything you want. So whether you're about aesthetic vibes like I am, or you are an AI technician and you're just trying to find the best way to streamline your work, these 5 Chrome extensions will really make sure that you get things done. Or I guess 6 if you really want to count Cat and Tab as a necessity. So if you haven't downloaded these yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, but literally click anything in the description below and let us know which one is your favorite. And I promise you, after testing these out, you might have at least one tool that saves you 5 or 10 minutes every week, and you can thank me. I'll give myself a pat on the back early so that when you do thank me, I already have felt it, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's enough for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kayla, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.